George, would you like some female company?
Always, for sure. Good afternoon. What? Oh, wow, wow, wow. You are gorgeous. Sorry, do you mind? Do you mind? Oh. Wow.
What?
Placing high stakes, making Nazi. He's lovely. 700.
And you are watching Little Brother. What's that?
What?
Is that lipstick?
No, it's just a bruise.
Well, what's that one then?
It's just a bruise as well. Yeah, anyway, did you see Andrew on last night's show? Yeah?
Oh,
he went berserk when he transformed himself into 24's Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
It's just a bruise.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But is he a hard man, George? Or is he more like the Milky Bar Kid?
I don't know.
Not me. That's our burning question today, though. In the event of a nuclear attack, would you trust Andrew to save the world?
Would you?
What you think?
Would you?
Yes.
No. Yeah,
you
no.
are mental.
And here to give us some battle-hardened info on whether Andrew could cut it in the macho world of espionage is Special Forces expert Steve Trulier, everybody. Yeah.
Plus, the nominations are in. It's between Dave, Ben, John James and Steve.
Oh,
Steve.
wow. All boys?
Yes.
All boys? No way! Shut the front door!
I like that bit, last night. It's good. But one of them will save themselves in a save and replace task, and we'll be revealing who later on in the show.
Indeed. Also, BB6's Maxwell is back to talk about learning the house. Really got it out because everybody, John James and Josie, have finally kissed, yeah? It's going to be off the hook. They finally kissed, guys.
I've had enough! I've had enough of you! All of you, drop down! Now, get down! On your faces! Get down! George, you better stay there. I want to see your face on the floor, now. I'm sorry, I get it, like, on a bit of a power trip, and the pressure can get to me, so let's just have a look at last night's show in 60 seconds. Get down, George!
Geek boy, a little bird told me you're pretty obsessed with a certain action hero from a certain US crime drama. Yeah. You must do everything I say for the entire 24 minutes. Go. I want you to do a military role. Get in there! Get in your bedroom now! Corey, get down!
There's another house. 5 new housemates are going to be joining us. They're going to be replacing 5 of you lot.
Shut the hell
No, this is the truth.
Was you not on a task?
Sometimes I can just flip for no reason.
Shut the front door.
I noticed you dropped Rachel like a hot stone for Laura.
Morning, baby girl. How are you?
Yeah. I don't like guys, right, who are all over one girl 1 minute and the next minute someone else walks through the door and you're all over someone else. I don't like fake affection.
These two are trying to make it out that I fancy you.
I know.
Like, you are fit.
I feel like we're on a double date.
Call me, yeah, call me.
Now, the worm certainly turned tough when Andrew took on the 24 task in the house. But what I want to know is what's going on in that ginger head. Now, naturally, we asked Kiefer Sutherland for his thoughts on the new tough guy in the Big Brother house. And his agent replied, what house? The House of Lords? But who needs an actor when we've got the real deal? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who's experienced firsthand the world of international espionage with 20 years in the Special Forces. He jumps off buildings and sets himself on fire for fun. It's real-life action man. Steve Trulier, everybody. Nice to see you. He made light work of that paper, didn't he? That's 20 years of commando.
I couldn't find the door.
Yeah, right, OK. Now, Steve, you were a commander in the Special Forces.
Yes.
You're now a stuntman. How did young Andrew do stepping into your world?
Well, you know, he looks a bit geeky at times, and he is a bit of a geek, but actually he gave 110% and he really went for it.
So I have to say I was quite impressed.
Yeah.
I didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah,
Should we have a little look at his performance, guys? I think we should.
Have you been using my toothbrush, Dave?
No, I haven't been using your toothbrush.
Tell him you smell his breath on it.
I smelt your breath on my toothbrush earlier.
It
was
is.
disgusting.
It's pretty rough, but no, I haven't used your toothbrush. But I will use it if you want me to.
If you even go near my toothbrush, you'll be in a world of pain.
I need a flushing out. I know what to do with your toothbrush.
Wow, what did you think of his interrogation skills?
Not very good, actually. He should have been a bit more persistent, but it was a bit of an odd one because the guy wasn't responding.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, if I'm going to interrogate you, Steve, I'd probably ask you to stop reading first, or tell you to stop reading anyway.
Absolutely, yeah.
That would be the first rule, right?
Yeah, and he should have been right on the button there and just kept on that
keep
question.
driving home.
Keep driving home and wear him down is what he should have done.
OK, good news, guys. You can see pictures of Andrew's dramatic task on the website right now. I want to talk to you about Andrew, the gymnast. OK, some amazing acrobatic skills. Let's have a look at him in the house now. We're going to see him rolling through. Look at this. This is impressive. Wow, look at that. Look at that agility. You spent 5 years studying the martial art of kendo. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Never, no. That was dreadful. But actually, he went for it. So I'd give him about 5 out of 10 for technique,
Really?
and I'd give him 10 out of 10 for commitment and going for it.
Really? OK, so you really you're liking what Andrew did?
Do you know what? He just really went for it. His personality came through.
OK, let's talk about him going into the house, because when he goes in there, I mean, you know, he's quite a diminutive guy. He went in, he was really barking orders at everybody. Do you think that was the right tact?
Well, not necessarily. You know, you've got two ways of doing this. If you're 6'2" and you've got a big stick in your hand, people will be scared of you. If you try and force them to do something and to be compliant, they will either go because they're scared, or maybe someone will try and fight you and resist you.
Right.
Psychologically, if you use a different tact and say to somebody, look, I've got power over you, we could kick you out of the house here. I've got the power to do that. Will you please go and make it confident? That will do it. So
Might
you can
have been
use
a bit more believable.
Yeah, I think he could have used a bit of brain instead of just the brawn. But again, he played full out.
All right, let's see Andrew using the brawn.
Guys, in the bedroom now! I'm not joking here! Get in the bedroom now! Get in there! You! Down! 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 Get down! Steve, I think you can stay there. Ben! Ben, get down!
I like the bit of comedy in there as well at the MSC. That was good. Do you get a lot of kind of weedy secret agents?
Yeah, you know, people that do that kind of work, clandestine work, have to blend in. They must look innocuous. No point being 6 foot tall and 19-inch biceps and a bronze tan, because you stand out.
Absolutely.
So someone like him...
Could be perfect for MI5. Watch this space.
Could well be.
Could be a code breaker as well. Now we don't. I don't want to blow his hard man image, but we've actually got Andrew's mum, Chrissy, on the phone right now. Chrissy, how are you, my love?
Hi, George. I'm fine, thanks.
Last time we spoke to you, we were talking about Andrew's love life. Now it's espionage. Were you surprised at Andrew in the task last night?
I was very surprised. I thought it was the best episode of the series so far.
Really? Of course you did, Chrissy. Of course you did. Have you ever seen your little boy so angry before?
I've never seen him angry. I've never heard him shout, so...
A lot of pent-up frustration there, obviously, Chrissy.
Oh, I don't think so.
No? OK. Now, he did cover his tracks well by telling Rachel that he had a split personality, and she believed him.
Yeah.
Did you think he'd be so good at lying?
No, I didn't really know that side of him.
Do you think now maybe he's been telling you a few porkies?
No, I don't think he'd ever lie to his mum.
Really?
Oh, no.
Well, he was so convincing, though, Chrissy.
He was. No need to lie to me, is there?
Right, OK. Now, Davina says on the homepage of the website, she says that she thinks Andrew's got a game plan. And it isn't as sweet, as innocent as he makes out. What do you say to that, Chrissy?
No, he definitely hasn't got a game plan. He's just gone in there and having fun with them and, you know, bringing laughter.
What did you think of his reward with the 3 beautiful girls?
I think he really enjoyed it.
I could see that from his face. All right, Chrissy. Thank you very much, my love.
Thanks.
You take care.
Bye.
Right, now, you would think, everybody, that with 52 cameras, hidden microphones, teams of people watching their every move, it would be next to impossible to escape Big Brother's glare. But yesterday, 2 of them attempted some anti-espionage techniques of their own. Have a look at this.
I'm sorry, all right.
Oi, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Go into the house, right? Go into the diary room and discuss it that way, OK?
Steve, what did you think of that? How would you deal with mutiny in the ranks like that, Steve?
Well, you know, the whole world of special forces is based around individuals using their initiative. Right. Here you've got two people who've completely beaten you. All your cameras, 52 of them, all of your microphones. So I give them a pat on the back and I say that for using their initiative, they deserved that little chat under the sofa.
Really?
Yeah, under the
All
duvet.
right, Stevie,
Absolutely.
thank you very much. Yeah, give it up for Steve Trulier, everybody.
I could run circles around any special agent. Just call me 00 Willis. After the break, we'll be revealing this week's Save and Replace task. But if you want to know now, go to the homepage now! Oi, get up. Star jumps. Now. Star jumps. You look like a fish. You're not doing too badly, though, so carry on. See you in 5. Welcome back to Little Brother. The time is almost 6:17.
Indeed, it is. Still to come, we'll be discussing house heartthrobs with former BB stud Maxwell.
But first, Agent Lamb!
Yeah?
Get in the gallery and do the news.
Emma, you're supposed to be doing the news today, babe.
Do you want to live?
Yes.
Then get in the gallery and do the news now.
Have you taken your medication?
No, get in the gallery and do the news now.
Right, at 2:53 yesterday afternoon, John James made a bid for freedom by breaking through the fire escape. If you didn't see last night's BBLB, basically, he upset Josie by comparing the relationship to Shabby and Kiva. Then he got upset that she was upset and trying to leave. This is what happened when he met Big Brother producers in the camera runs.
I love her and that. I just don't want to hurt anyone. I could come across as like leading someone on or making someone look stupid or like embarrassing someone, and that's not what I want to do. Yeah, of course not.
Take a deep breath, walk past everybody, and then if you want, just talk to Big Brother, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, he's back!
You knew they hand out the awards at the end of the show. Yours could be like the biggest crier award.
Yeah.
The biggest crier award goes to John James!
We're glad he chose to sound a bit longer, and later on in the news you will find out why. Now, it's only our 4th day in, and the pressure of the Big Brother house has already got to Laura. Surely not. Could she be our third walker?
I just want to go home now. I just feel like I'm not being myself. I feel nervous all the time. It's just too much. I just can't deal with it.
I think you've got to give it a chance.
Give it a
You've only been here, you've had one full day, which was
I've already
yesterday.
said and they've already done it.
Give it till Friday, experience the task.
Yeah, do a
task. Wait for somebody to go on Friday, and if you feel like that, just do it for the week, so at least you've had 1 week in the Big Brother house.
Yeah. Will she stay or will she go? Watch this space, everybody. Now, the Josie John James drama didn't end with his attempted escape. Late last night, the pair got cosy under the covers, and it seemed their relationship has finally taken a step forward only 8 weeks later.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Josie, stop.
Whatever the smoke.
What then?
It's like...
What? Just joking now.
It's like a long kiss.
What, like now? Yeah. He's too embarrassed to open his mouth then. I think it's why she'll have like that. Next time that happens, she'll have to go off then.
Ethan, I told you what I was like with girls.
So he doesn't fancy her, but he does want to sleep in the bed with her. He did kiss her and he wants to see what happens on the outside. I'm pretty confused. But don't worry, psychologist Pam Spurt will be here tomorrow to get to the bottom of it. And at 1:32 this afternoon, the housemates gathered around to discover this week's nominations.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week, in no particular order, are Steve,
We must be all up there.
and Ben, and Dave,
There's a surprise, and you was that?
and John James.
Stick around to find out the save and replace task. Stick around to find out how the save and replace task turned out. Remember, you can get everything as soon as it happens on the World Wide Web by typing this code into your computer.
Back Back in 2005, my next guest spent a dramatic 43 days in the house. He counted maggots in a task, dressed as a baby, and fell in love with a saucy lady. It's BB6's Maxwell. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
It's nice to have you here for 5 minutes rather than 5 seconds like you did on Sunday when you just jumped out of a box and said hello.
Rubbish. Getting paid by the word, I think, on Sunday, wasn't I?
But at least you're here for a bit more substantial
it's
time
nice.
now. Right, OK, so during your time in the house, there was quite a lot of naughtiness that went on, especially with you and Saskia.
I know, yeah.
So there's one little
I know, Saskia's come to watch.
So are you guys still in touch? You went out for quite a while, didn't you?
Yeah, we I was with her for officially about a year, living together for about 16 months.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare.
So you're still in touch now?
Not since I locked her in the attic, no.
You've never been allowed out. So we thought that we'd get your take on romances in the Big Brother house, seeing as you're kind of seasoned.
Been there, done it.
Yeah, you've been there, done it. Now, there seems to be something of a love triangle emerging in the house, and strangely enough, it's Ben who has turned into the heartbreaker.
I know,
so,
right in the middle of it.
Before we talk about him, let's have a look at him in action.
I couldn't imagine you as a boyfriend.
Probably wouldn't be a very good one. No.
Same thing what you said to me, you said to another girl.
What did
like
I
that.
say? I love that girl, Laura. I adore Rachel.
I really love you so much, I really like you.
I've always thought he was a bit of a womanizer.
You sliming all over Laura hasn't gone unnoticed by everybody.
You flirt with most people, babe. How many girlfriends have you got?
It's quite difficult because they're generally other people's girlfriends.
Right.
So that's... I didn't realise you were upset.
Yeah, why didn't you realise? Because you was too busy being Mr. Tickle.
You were on her like a cheap suit.
Don't find yourself leading people up the garden path.
It's not until you watch something like that you realise how much.
I didn't realise he's a bit of a stud in it. I only had one. He's got half a dozen chasing round him.
I know.
Boys and girls. What's all that about?
I know.
I had Craig rub me feet.
Done by?
I do a little bit, yeah. No, do you think you're a seasoned pro? I've got to add one, and I was chasing after her.
Oh,
so,
never mind. You got her in the end.
Yeah,
and then knocked her in the attic, so it's fine.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
So, is he a harmless flirt, or is he a womanizer in disguise? A heartbreaker, rather than.
He's not your typical like Premier League footballer, is he? Do you know what I mean? But he's obviously has a way with the ladies, and so you never know. He's getting to know them all, isn't he? They're coming in different times, so he's spending a bit of time with one, moving on to the other. He's having a good time in there.
Do you think that might be part of his plan, though, to get the whole house to like him?
Well, maybe.
He's always very worried about the people that have an argument with him.
Well, they're all going after him and moaning about him, trying to flirt with him. So if I was him, I'd probably be doing the same. I think you should leave him alone a little bit.
So is he worthy of that heartbreaker tag, do you think?
Oh, we'll see how many hearts he breaks, I suppose, and then he might be by the end of it.
Well, he's already broken Rachel's by the looks of it. She was really upset.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know what you mean. She's still having a moan at him and that, but I'm sure if he turned the tables after he's up for eviction this week, you could turn it back and give her a cuddle.
Right, I was going to get on to whether he could turn it back, actually. Last night, Rachel questioned Ben's sexuality. So is a Shirley Bassey, hair-obsessed man your classic womanizer? Because you're kind of seasoned in these things.
Yeah, well, until I see that, I thought I was. Well, I don't know, he's not a typical womanizer, but, you know, it takes all shapes and sizes, doesn't it?
It does, but he's kind of... I think it's kind of going against him now because it's backfiring a little bit because you've got Mario who's kind of turned against him and you've got Rachel who's turned against him and they've both nominated him this week.
Well, that's because he's dogged them both on, isn't he?
Do you think he will claw it back?
Well, the thing is...
Is he going to turn on that usual charm?
Well, he could do, but the reason he's left him in the lurch, so they've obviously got the ump, so they put him up for eviction. So, you know, he could all turn it around as soon as if he stays in on Friday night.
Is he getting what he deserves?
Probably, a little bit, yeah.
Do you think he'll go on Friday?
I'd like to think not, because obviously there's all this going on about him. I think he'll stay.
OK. Right, very quickly, we've got to talk about John James and Josie, because that's another romance going on. Yesterday, John James obviously walked out of the house and Josie said that they shared their first kiss. Wow. So what's it like falling for someone in that kind of environment? Because you've done it.
Yeah, it's falling for someone. It's like a pressure cooker in there. If you're there 6 days, it's like more like 6 weeks, you know, and 60 days more like 6 months. So you're always together.
Yeah.
And I think that from the start you could tell they liked each other.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, he ran out last night after she kissed him or something, so she can't be that good.
But what about in your experience getting intimate with someone? That's got to be hard doing it in there.
The thing is, you don't realise the cameras around you. You don't realise the cameras around you, so it's like...
You forget.
You forget,
all
obviously.
those cameras.
Yeah, and noises and chucking off the sheets and that, it's just...
OK, I think we should stop now.
Yeah.
Maxwell, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feel free to jog on.
Yeah, I will do, yeah.
Right, Maxwell! Get down and give me 20 press-ups! Don't just look at me! Get down and give me 20 press-ups! Very nice. 30 press-ups! 5 of being cheeky! Carry on! Don't stop!
Look at these guns.
Do you want to know which week you won the save and replace task?
I do.
Well, do you?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
good.
Yes.
Well, call me Jim or fix it. I've got some vital information for you. Watch this. Roll VT now!
Sorry, guys.
Well, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to stick myself up. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, mate. I'm really, really sorry about that, buddy. Really, really sorry about that.
Didn't they look fetching in those dresses,
Very
eh? So
fetching, yeah.
Steve avoids nominations. Dave, Ben, John, James and Andrew will face the public vote, everybody. Yeah, and breaking news, Josie's wearing one of the wedding dresses and has asked Dave to marry her and John James.
Uh-oh. It's already shaping up to be a very, very interesting week. I'm very excited.
Emma, the lady behind
George.
me, oh, she's still
George.
staring at me.
Yeah, she's calling your name. How do you know her?
Don't worry.
George.
Earlier in the show, we asked you in the event...
You promised to marry me,
I didn't
George.
promise anything. We
I'm
asked you
ready.
in the event of a nuclear attack,
ready.
would you
Ready.
trust Andrew to save the world? 45% of you said yes. Yeah.
She's ready for you, George.
Well, she might be, but I'm not ready for her just yet.
Why not?
Pearl, I've told you already. It's not going to happen.
She looks wounded.
Pearl!
You're a heartbreaker.
Huh? No, Ben's the heartbreaker.
No, I think you are the heartbreaker
Oh,
now.
man.
The big brother heartbreaker. I can't quite believe it. Look
Well,
at her. She's
sorry.
desperate for
Don't
you.
do that.
Right, that's all we've got time for. Thank you to all of our guests. Don't forget to catch the main show tonight, 10 o'clock, Channel 4.
We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. with Ewan McGregor's biking partner, actor Charlie Borman, and all sorts of other great stuff on the show.
Stop! Right! Finish the show now!
OK, abort mission. We'll see you tomorrow.